Okay.
Ow.
All right. We have a very special intro for tonight.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay.
Hello, and welcome to
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, Henny. The Oscars Roundup.
with your hosts, Shannon,
You want a beautifully painted stool for your balls.
Sally,
I'm having me a little Malibu Boo and Diet Coke.
and Andy.
She turned into Sandra Clark from 227. She would go,
Featuring Shiloh,
Yeah. I'm not menopausal, but I'm hot all the times.
Eva,
When I'm running to that cell right, girl.
and Adrian.
You got a wiener warmer.
Wow, I feel so important with that new intro.
I know, right? I worked real hard on that this weekend.
Our producer was busy putting together new music.
Yep. Yep. He was so busy.
And it's a shame you didn't get an Oscar nomination for that original song.
I feel a little snubbed. I feel a little bit snubbed.
You and Barbie.
That's all right. That's all right. I'll submit us for a Webby. Same thing.
Oh, good Lord.
Look,
Hello, kids.
Okay, I think I'm finally caught up. Okay. I dressed up too.
Wow,
Yeah.
looking fancy.
Yeah, all your
I've had this for 2 years and it still has the tags on it. I've never worn it. So,
You've never worn it.
no. Still go tags.
You're very shiny. So are you, Andy. You're both very
Yeah.
shiny.
Well, it is the Oscars edition.
It is the Oscars edition. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, goodness. So, how is everybody?
I'm good.
Well, I'm a little flustered with my technical issues.
might be a short show. She might be done with it pretty quick. I thought we had hired people to come help us, Sally, and I have not seen any of those.
I have had no technical support whatsoever.
That's
And my screen's still frozen. So
it doesn't look like it.
it does to me.
Okay. But you look awful pretty.
Well, thank you. So do you.
Well, thank
And
you.
look at Shannon outside in
I'm good.
LA.
Yes, out in LA. I had a very busy night after the Oscars. So
Did you go to the Vanity Fair party? That was the one.
I went to all the parties.
Okay.
Who'd you meet? Who'd you meet?
I had a date with Ryan Gosling. So.
Nice. Nice. Jelly.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. How is everybody?
Good.
I know, a little frustrated. I know, a little
It's
flustered.
just one of those nights, I'm
Yeah.
trying to keep the lighting right over here. Again, if we had technical people,
Well,
I need my shimmer to show. So
Are they,
Right.
are
It
they on
does show.
strike?
I don't know where they are. They hadn't shown up at my house yet.
It's a podcast technical support strike.
I thought you were our technical support.
I am. My parents are here.
Oh,
Oh, is that the problem tonight? Okay.
Yes. Not a
So it's
problem.
a very special edition, Oscar edition.
Yes.
Are we excited?
Very much so. I can't wait to see what Eva has for us later on.
Oh, a very special program.
A very special sweater.
A very special episode.
A
That
blossom.
usually means it's, talking about somebody starting their period or sex or something. Very special episode.
Yes,
Nope.
those coming of age episode.
Yes.
Yes.
So what's everybody drinking tonight?
Sally Ann,
Well,
what about you?
I'll start.
Mhm.
I'm having, and it's just a plain wine thing, but it's I've had it before. I finished off it's a mixer of pomegranate and grapefruit. I got a
Yeah.
little vodka thrown in there and a
Mhm.
little bit of ginger ale.
Nice.
Yummy.
Very nice.
What about y'all?
I am drinking out of my QCH my
Wow.
my Waterford Crystal stemware, and I'm drinking champagne in honor of the Oscars.
Wow. That's fancy, Andy.
I like
Yes,
it.
my Waterford Crystal stemware compliments of my 15-year work anniversary at my former employer.
I forgot you got
Mm.
those as a
I got
as a
They gave
gift.
you that?
I got 6 of these.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sham, what about you?
Oh, I'm limited. I drink the same thing every
Uh,
week.
You're
It's not
drinking
very exciting.
Tito's.
How
I
much
am
longer?
drinking Tito's
How much
today.
longer do you have to do this?
How long
For
are
the
you going to be in this cult?
rest of my life, right? No, but the cup I'm using. So Sally, and I don't remember if it was last week or the week before, you had a cup where it was from your girls' trip.
Yes. What do you
Yes.
got?
So this is we have a group of college friends that we get together every other year. And so it's a bunch of guys and girls I went to college with. And so we were all in the same fraternity, and our mascot or whatever was a snake, and the girls were tridents and dolphins. So this says Barnacle 21, dolphins and snakes on the rock. We went to Table Rock. So
I like it.
isn't that fun?
Very
Yeah.
cool.
I like it.
Very fun.
Nice.
So shout out to any of our listeners that are friends of mine from college. Love y'all. So
Woo,
that's
woo.
what I'm doing.
Love you, mean it.
Yes.
Very cool.
So first welcome, Eva. What are you having?
I'm having champagne. A little bit of bubbly.
Very good. Very good.
Cheers.
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 I chose champagne, but my liver is telling me you should be drinking water after this weekend.
Yeah, that will lead us, Andy.
Mhm.
What did we do this weekend?
Yes.
Celebrate Eva's birthday
All weekend.
all weekend.
Oh,
Happy
wow.
birthday,
Weekend.
Eva.
Thank
Happy
you so
belated
much.
birthday, Eva.
Happy
Thank
belated
you.
birthday.
Thank you.
So
That'll be
what-
the last time I want to hear it until next
So
year.
what, you're 47 now?
43.
Oh,
Yeah.
43.
43.
Gotcha.
Good
But
old
I-
1981.
But after last weekend, I think you should add a couple years because you
Oh
aged
my gosh.
all of
Oh
us.
my gosh.
Mhm.
And
We have to-
43, you said that makes you an elder millennial, geriatric millennial?
Geriatric millennial. Yeah.
So were you
Yeah,
out, not judging, but were you out every night, Slut?
From Thursday to last night. Yeah.
Yeah?
Wow.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
rough.
We didn't
That's
see you
right.
Thursday night.
We were on our
Roundup.
Yeah,
on
you
our way
guys
over
left.
to see you, and then you decided to we had
Thursday?
a little
Well,
tidbit.
we had
Friday.
a
you were
night
out.
with Alan.
Friday.
We had a night with
Friday.
Alan
Oh,
Cummings. So
that was
yeah.
Friday. That was Friday.
Yeah.
Friday.
Oh,
yeah.
it was Friday. My bad.
Yeah.
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 We had a tip that you were at the roundup, and we booked it over there, and then you
You
were
were
gone.
We can't do anything in private, right,
No.
Right?
Andy?
I know. We have spies everywhere.
Yes.
And then we got to our show and we got recognized
Yes.
as
Oh,
Dallas.
yeah.
Well,
Oh,
Andy
yeah.
did. I didn't, as
You
Dallas
did.
hottest new podcaster. So
Yes.
Oh.
Was it by Alan Cummings? Did you get
No.
noticed by him?
wouldn't that have been awesome?
Right.
I'm trying to get my light right.
No, but we just
No,
got
he was good though. He was charming.
we
Cute.
just gotten into the theater, and we got moved up like 4 rows because they couldn't get my wheelchair. They had,
Shout out to the Moody for being very
yeah,
accommodating.
they had steps up in the top portion of the orchestra, but in the lower section they didn't have any steps. It was just a regular ramp type walkway. And so we get in there, I'm like, yeah, my tickets are on row P and I can't go up those stairs. And the
We
lady,
can go down the stairs or up
Yeah,
the stairs. So
yeah.
y'all got to help us.
and the lady was just like, well, just sit here.
Yeah, they were great seats. So
Wow.
And the show was good. He was a good performer and very entertaining. And he told some good stories.
So were they?
he did.
Especially about Florence Henderson. Apparently
I know.
They were
What do we- Go ahead.
No, they're becoming great friends. I
So
know.
here's the funny thing. When he said something about when she died, I was like, Florence Henderson's dead. And then I looked and she's been dead for like 8 years. I had no idea.
I didn't
Well-
know that either.
She died like in 2016.
Oh my
I
God.
loved it. Well, you tell the story about Kristen Chenoweth. Apparently they had just won their first Tonys, and they were friends with Isabel Stevens,
Hmm.
or Stevenson, who at the time was the president of the theater wing, and who created the Tonys, and Kristen Chenoweth was invited to some event. She didn't know what it was, so she told Alan, "Well, I think I'll just send a muffin basket, or why don't we send a muffin basket?" Because apparently she was representing some muffin company, and he called her a muffin whore. So she got this thank you note, said thank you for the muffin basket. She sent a muffin basket to Isabel Stevenson's funeral.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't know it was her funeral. She sent a muffin basket.
So apparently there's a picture of all these flowers and everything around the casket and a muffin basket.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, I want muffins at my funeral. Can we make that happen?
Do you
Done.
muffins?
Good.
Done.
Ah,
Or donuts or something.
Oh,
I mean,
done.
cupcakes.
something.
Make it something good. Pettifours. I think pettifours would be
Oh, that's
a nice
fancy.
touch. Yeah.
Yeah,
Something
that's a
fancy that
fancy
way, yeah.
funeral. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
bougie and fancy. Absolutely.
But I mean, if you're going to be at my funeral, you might be hungry and need a snack. That's a great idea.
You might need a
Yeah.
snack. Well, I mean, if you're in the South, I mean, people show up and show out with their best
Girl.
dishes in the South when
Girl,
people die.
yeah.
I
your,
mean,
your house is flat out full of stuff that you will never eat.
did I tell y'all about this? This is funny. This is small town. Did I tell y'all? So when my mom passed away, like being in a small town, and the small town both she and my dad grew up in, you know, within no time things had happened. Well, while she was in the hospital, my dad's their next door neighbor mowed the yard for daddy, you know, so he wouldn't have to do it. But then within no time, you know how people bring all this food and all this other stuff? Well, you don't have room for it. So
Yeah.
within no time after she had passed away, there was a refrigerator on the carport from local appliance store on loan for the weekend for the extra food and drinks. So
Wait, they
They brought-
delivered an extra fridge?
yes,
food?
an actual full-size refrigerator to sit outside for the extra food and drinks. This
Oh
is
my
small
God.
town.
That's about right.
A good friend of my parents picked up the phone, called the mayor, had an extra garbage can brought to the house for the week, but because of all the people that would be in and out and the extra food and drink. And then there was one more thing, and I can't remember what it was, and we just laughed. We were like, this is so
Wow.
small town, but like the beauty of a small town
Yeah.
too, like
Yeah.
the way people just step up and do things. But
Yeah.
Totally small town.
and I actually hid. So after the funeral, everybody came back and ate lunch and all that. There was a cake there and then some other dessert that my brother and I hid because
So
we
you
didn't want
wanted it all.
everybody else. Yes.
Was there anything that was brought that you're like, oh, that's disgusting. There's no way I'm eating.
Oh no, it was all
No,
delicious.
it's all,
Like, I
of
mean,
course,
you
it's
just
the South. Yeah.
you just feed your, you know, they're like, we're just gonna feed your grief. That's
Yeah,
it. You know,
yeah,
we're just gonna
yeah.
keep bringing you good food, and
Yeah.
that's all you
It's
do. You don't
fried-
have time to do anything else.
It's
You're just
fried
eating.
chicken and potato
Oh,
salad,
it's good
Mhm.
stuff. Yeah.
macaroni and
Yeah.
cheese, and all kinds of
Mm.
stuff. Absolutely.
Mm.
Ah.
All those things I can't eat.
You can't have any of
Yeah.
that. No.
But it all
Yes.
sounds amazing.
Yes, when you die, they're going to bring granola.
Yes.
And Tito's.
And
Tito's.
Tito's,
Tito's
that's
and
fine.
club soda. Yeah.
Yes. So Sally Ann, what did you do this weekend?
What did I do
Besides
this weekend?
Friday?
Oh, well, Friday we saw Alan coming, which was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know what? Saturday, I just had a day. I ran some errands. I actually started watching The Traitors season 2, which I must say it's much better than season 1.
Okay, good.
So I started that Saturday. And then yesterday, you know, having a little retail job I did.
Yeah.
And that was my exciting weekend.
Nice.
Good.
Nice.
Yeah. How about you? Besides celebrating Eva's birthday all weekend.
That's yesterday we didn't have softball because it rained us out, so that was canceled. And so went to lunch with Andy and his parents and my mom.
Where'd y'all go?
Uncle Julio's.
Always a good. They have.
Uh,
Did you have to miss out on their chips? Because their
No,
chips are
I
so
ate.
good.
No, I ate chips. No,
They're
I.
so nice
No,
and
I
thin
yeah,
and
yeah.
And
No,
hot.
yeah.
fresh. Yeah.
I justified it because I was eating guacamole. I'm like, okay, the avocados are good for me.
There you go.
It's a healthy fat.
It's a healthy fat. So no, it was good. It was good to see Andy's parents since they're in town. Had a nice
Yeah.
visit.
Oh
So
Lord.
Wardrobe change over here.
He's
He's
God.
here. He's queer. Get used to it.
Oh,
I felt
wow.
underdressed. I felt totally underdressed. I mean, it's my show, and I felt underdressed.
You had to get dressed. So it's funny because Andy popped on. I had thought about putting this on earlier and I forgot about it. And Andy popped on with that. I was like, give me a second, and ran upstairs. So I've got on sweatpants and flip flops and my sequin shirt with the tag on it. Oh, look, and a sports bra. So there you go.
Nice, nice.
Good times.
For the
An
gal
orange
on the go.
sports
For the
bra.
gal on the
An
go.
orange sports bra. Yeah, it's good times. Yeah.
Well, I don't have any pants on, just the top of the tux.
They probably don't fit you anymore. I'm surprised the jacket fits you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Funny.
No, so everything's too
because he's
big.
lost all he's
Yes,
lost all
lost
this
so much
weight. He's
weight.
cold.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah.
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 I feel
didn't try
like I
the
needed
pants
to
on.
go to. I feel like I need to go to a jeweler and get borrow some jewels, like I'm so
Right.
Some
underdressed,
Swarovski.
like the celebrities do. You know.
Harry
Alone.
Winston.
Yes.
So-
yes.
So one thing we have to tell the story for Eva's birthday. I'm so tired of Eva's birthday. Have we
Yeah,
said that
I am
yet?
so
I
tired of
bet
Eva's
you
birthday.
are. Yeah.
Eva, tell about the gift that you got on your birthday. The Fendi.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So somebody had asked me, my partner Rick, of course, asked me what I wanted for my birthday. And so I told him, I'll looked, found something. I've recently had my ears pierced.
Hmm.
And so I'm all about the jewelry. Well, I found this pair of earrings on Fendi. Really cute, just a very simple F logo. And I sent it to him. And so he said, watch out for the delivery guy because I missed him yesterday, so he should be coming. So I was like, okay. So nothing came. And then finally it did. And he gave me my gift on my birthday. And I opened it up. And of course, it's Fendi. So I already knew what it was. Opened it up. And to my surprise, I looked and I said, it's just one. Where's the other one? Well, he had paid that much money for just one earring. And if you can tell, I have two. So he said, yeah, we're taking it back because I'm not giving you the other one.
So you took it back, or have you
So-
yet?
No, we take it back to Fendi on Saturday. We were running some errands. And
Did he realize he had paid that much for just one earring?
No.
Oh.
He looked.
Oh,
He
wow.
looked again at the
Wow.
website and said, "Men's earring, not
Earring.
earrings." So, and it didn't say anything about a pair, so I didn't see anything either. So, of course, it was hilarious. We walked into Fendi, and of course, he's like, "Yeah, he already has a pair." And she's like, "Okay."
Oh, I would have done
well,
the same thing. I would have tried
yeah.
to pay it off.
Look
for sure.
around. Look around. We'll return it, or we can. If you find something else, you can. We'll just use store credit towards that purchase. So he comes over to me like a child, like I know what I'm doing, I know I could hear the conversation. And he comes over and he under his breath, he goes, "She's wanting you to just look around. You're not buying anything. So just act like you're looking around for something, but you're not gonna find anything." I said, "Okay, Dad."
Right?
It was so funny. And she comes
That's
over and shows us a
hilarious.
few things in the case. And he goes, "No, he couldn't find anything."
He couldn't find anything he liked. I love
Although
it.
to his surprise, or not to his surprise, I found a lot of things. A lot of
Oh,
things
I
I
bet.
found.
I bet.
I found a lot of things.
Uh-huh.
But we had to go to Highland Park Village, and that's just people walking around and armed guards letting us in. I'm just like, Jesus, like
Yeah.
this is class. But we did pass by Harry Winston, and I thought maybe I can get something for the Oscars.
You should have picked me up some jewels because I
I
need
know.
something to go with my sequin
Yeah.
top.
Absolutely.
Wow, just to complete the look.
You mean that crown's not from Harry Winston?
No, this I
Right?
think it's from. I think this might be from.
Sam Moon?
What is it? Fierce Drag Jewels.
Fierce drag jewels.
Fierce Drag Jewels.
Fierce drag jewels. I love it.
It's probably outdated too, because this was given to my significant other back in the early aughts.
The early aughts.
Or early
Yeah.
odds.
Yeah, the early aughts. So,
Oh my goodness.
but yes,
All right. So we know it was Oscars last weekend, Sally Ann, but what other days are we celebrating this week?
Oh, we've got some days to celebrate. Well, of course, yesterday was daylight. We switched to daylight savings time, of course.
Boo.
ugh,
Is everybody else? I thought I was the only
No.
one. It's a very
Mm-mm.
unpopular opinion.
It's
I'm not a
horrible.
Yeah,
fan.
I'm not a fan. Mm-mm.
Leave it on God's time and
Mhm.
just
So
stop
Arizona
messing
doesn't
with
do it.
Arizona doesn't
So-
do it. and
Right.
a couple of the states.
So when
Well-
it's July and it doesn't cool off till it starts getting dark, and it doesn't get dark
Yeah,
till 9 o'clock, we're
yeah.
all walking around sweating. I just
Yeah.
think the days progressively get longer and shorter as they should.
Yeah.
And I think we need to stop messing with it. That's
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
opinion.
Agreed.
To know we're all on the same page.
Yes.
Wasn't it on the ballot not too long ago in
Mhm.
Texas, or was it? It was, wasn't it? I
It
thought so.
was.
I don't remember.
It sure was.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh,
So our other days this week, tomorrow, because today's the 11th, right? It's National Working Moms Day, and I thought we should shout that out
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
nobody works harder than
absolutely.
moms, right?
Right?
Right.
That's
And then
awesome.
on the 13th is Good Samaritan Day, so let's
Oh.
all be a good Samaritan on the 13th. Do something nice for somebody.
Totally.
And of
Okay.
course, the 14th is Pie Day, P-I,
Pie
not
Day.
P-I-E.
Oh,
So,
darn.
but-
I was hoping it was
But have some
PIE.
PIE on Pie Day. I think you
Pie Day,
can.
yeah.
And the 16th is, I thought it was funny, is Panda Day, because do y'all ever watch like videos of panda bears? They're hilarious. Like, I think they're stupid, but they're hilarious. Like, they like fall and like, I don't know, they're just really funny to watch. And then of course we end the week with St. Pat's Day, which is
Yes.
also
Yes.
corned beef and cabbage day.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, Shannon, 2 things you can eat.
Today, though, I will say,
Right.
today is also, and this hurts me to say this because this could be something that I'm over very easily. Today is actually National Promposal Day. And I feel about promposals like I do about gender reveals.
Oh.
Stop it.
Do,
Stop it.
do people actually get engaged at the prom? Is
No.
that what it
No,
is?
no,
No.
it's asking your prom date, but it's this big
Oh.
elaborate,
Oh.
this
Isn't it-
big elaborate
Oh.
something for your mom to post on social media.
Isn't
Basically.
it
Yeah,
I
too
gotcha.
early? Isn't it too early for
Well,
that?
I mean, it's March.
No, it's
Proms are
spring. Yeah, 2 more
typically,
months of school.
Yeah.
in April, May. So,
Yeah.
Ugh.
oh, also
Wow.
switching back this week, when y'all asked what I did this weekend, I forgot. Andy Shannon, I saw Tracy Lippy yesterday, and
Oh,
she
no
listens
way.
to the show.
I
Oh,
love
no way.
Tracy. Hi, Tracy.
Yes.
Hi, Tracy Light.
Hey, love her.
Shout out to Tracy. But yeah, she said something about it, so she's been listening to the show. So
Cool.
Love her. Love
Good.
her.
What's her new
Thanks,
last?
Tracy.
And Andy, I told her that you would get together a little co-worker reunion soon.
Yeah,
Okay.
that
So
would be
get on
fun.
that.
Yeah.
And
What's
her
the-
sister? How's her
what's-
sister?
Mhm.
Jennifer.
I didn't ask, but
Mm.
I saw them a while back. It was funny. I ran into Tracy one day, and then later that week, I saw Tracy and Jennifer. So, and it was
What
the
is-
first time I'd seen either of them in years.
What is Tracy's last name?
I think it's Francis now.
Francis.
Yeah, I think
Got
that's
it.
right.
Isn't that right? I think
Got it,
it's
got it.
Francis. So
Those
shout
are-
out
those-
Tracy.
Those are two good girls. Love those girls.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're amazing.
Shout out to the Lippies.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Well, I was going to go back to the promposal real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sally Ann, you should have worn one of your old prom dresses tonight
Yes.
for Oscar night.
Well,
Absolutely.
Oh,
Or Eva, you could have worn one of your old prom
I was
dresses.
I
just
could
gonna say,
have. Yeah.
here's the thing about things like that. Those are, it probably still is in a closet at my parents' house. I mean,
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you have big hair?
possibly.
Give us a visual of your prom look.
Did
your
you have big-
senior year.
Oh, I wore to prom. It was funny. My mom was a very talented seamstress, and it was part of a dress that I had worn for a play when I was younger. It was this pink, the skirt part was this pink and gold, like brocade. The skirt part was, and then the top was strapless, metallic gold,
Oh.
gold lame with a big sash. And
Wow.
I had my shoes covered in the matching brocade.
Wait a minute,
Wow.
wait a minute. You just described the plot to Pretty in Pink.
I was gonna say that's what I was thinking.
But yeah, I went all out and had the shoes covered out of the same fabric.
Was your hair
What-
big?
I'm
It
sure
was
it
the 80s.
was.
Did
you have a
I'm sure it
perm?
was, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure I did.
You did? Oh yes.
Yeah, I'm
Ogilvy.
sure
Is it
I did.
Ogilvy? Ogilvy perm?
I don't know what kind. I don't know. I don't
She
know,
had-
but I'm
she
sure I
had
had
a Tony.
Tony.
Tony, a Tony.
So, but yeah, that's
Nice.
like I feel like that dress is still in my bedroom closet somewhere
Oh my
because
God,
my mom
awesome.
made it, and so then
Yeah.
you can't get rid of it, you know.
Yeah.
And my mom didn't get rid of things anyway. So that's
What did you wear for prom, Shannon?
what dress
Well,
did you wear, Shannon? Did you wear a baby blue tux or
No, I did not. I wore a black tux, but I wanted to be different. So instead of
what
the
color
regular,
cummerbund?
it was black tie, black. Yeah.
Oh.
I think my date wore white. So maybe I had white on. I don't remember.
Okay.
But anyway, instead of the regular jacket, I got the cropped jacket because it was the late 80s.
Oh.
And I wanted to do a little different. I didn't want to look like everybody else. So I did the little
Rebel.
crop look. Yes.
That's such a
yes,
rebel, right?
Yes. The year before my junior, I did wear all white. So
All
There
white.
you go. White cummerbund and bow tie too?
all
Or-
white. Yeah.
Oh,
That was
wow.
that was a choice. Not a
was a
good one,
choice.
but that was a choice.
It was
Yeah.
a choice. Yeah.
Ooh, that was a choice.
You know
But-
what? I did that
What-
too. I did that
You wore
too
white?
for my junior, yeah. For my
Why do
senior-
people wear white?
Not for my senior.
Yeah, why do you? Yeah.
It's
I don't
not-
know.
it's not
Okay, no,
my
answer me
color.
real quick.
What?
Ask me what I wore.
What'd you wear?
What'd you wear, Eva?
Nothing, because we didn't have prom where I grew up. We couldn't
They-
dance.
Did
now
you grow
you're
up in a set of Footloose? Or
right.
what?
Now that's, I mean, we've got the Pretty in Pink prom, and now we're talking about
We
Right.
got Footloose. Yes, yes. We could not dance because it led to other things, which
No,
they were doing
seriously, were
anyway.
you on Footloose or in the Church
Seriously.
of Christ? Which one
It
was
was
it?
the school board was run by the Church of Christ, but it was a public school.
Okay.
But everybody they had voted
Interesting.
to do. Now they've since become more progressive, so now they do have prom. But I think that started after my sister, which was in 2003. But in
Oh, wow.
1999, we did not have prom.
Did
No.
you have like a
We had-
banquet or something?
We had
or-
banquets. Yes, we had
Yes.
banquets.
Okay.
And
But no
the
dancing
junior,
at the
senior
banquet.
But no dancing. We didn't do that till after we got the hotel room afterwards.
There you go.
That's funny.
Yeah. But yeah,
Wow.
we couldn't do it. So,
That's funny.
and then I didn't think I had enough, so I went to another 4-year university that was Church of Christ that couldn't dance either.
Are they, is ACU Church of
Church of
Christ as
Christ.
well?
Yeah,
Is it
Church of
COC?
It
Okay.
is COC, yeah.
it
It
is.
is.
You are a
Yeah.
glutton for
Okay.
punishment, Eva.
I know
Yeah.
until that ice bath that senior year, and then I'm like, I'm out of here.
All right. So those are got all our days. Is that right, Sally Ann? So
Yeah, we got all the days.
working
Sweet.
moms tomorrow. So shout out to the working moms.
Yes.
Shout out to the working moms.
All of our mothers were worked.
Yes.
My mother
Yep.
worked.
Yep.
All right.
Mine did too. Yep.
Let's move on to over it or obsessed with it. So let's start with obsessed this week. Eva, what are you obsessed with this week? That crown?
Well, yeah. I mean, besides this, I would say it's over, but I was kind of obsessed with my birthday for a little bit.
Yeah, you were.
And everyone that went out with me would probably agree that I was a little obsessive about it. Even when I said I wasn't going to do anything, I said, "What time are we meeting?"
Yeah.
I didn't want to spend too much time on this. I know this is your thing, but yeah, that's probably very short and simple.
That's good. What about you, Sally Ann?
What am I obsessed with right
Yes.
now? I am
Yes.
obsessed with what in the world is going on with Kate Middleton. Where
Right.
is she? Is she still alive? What's going on? Why are they
Well,
releasing these doctored
there-
photos?
there
Yeah,
was-
what was the deal with the
Yeah.
photo? What was the
Like it was a photoshopped.
Mhm.
I don't know. Nobody has seen her publicly since Christmas.
Yep.
And there was
I thought there was a sighting.
supposed, but it was very grainy and very,
Oh.
yeah, they're just talking with the paparazzi today, the shots they get of people like, why was this did it look like it was taken in, like 1988 or
Yeah.
something? It was like the
Like
quality.
like
So
the picture of the Yeti. With the
yeah,
Bigfoot.
yeah, exactly. The Sasquatch sighting, something like that. So I'm really concerned though. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
Like,
what's
what's
going
going on
on?
with her? Because they said, abdominal surgery. Well, so
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a while and
Yeah.
nobody's seen her.
Mhm.
And so then she put out a thing that she had like an amateur photographer. She had played around with Photoshop or whatever. But my thing
Yeah.
is, if you're still alive, make a video talking about it.
Yeah.
Don't
That's not good.
like, I just don't know what's going on. I find it kind of,
Do you
Like,
I'm
think she's
going down
yeah,
those rabbit
yeah,
holes.
Do you
yeah.
think do you think she's dead?
No,
No, but I
no,
don't.
but she has a videographer at her disposal, so she could make a video. I'm fine.
Yeah. So like, what is it? Like, what's going on? And I understand that you deserve your privacy on things, but I think it's the not saying anything that's making
Yeah.
everybody's interest even
Yeah, if you
more
got
focused.
if you got a tummy tuck, just say you got a tummy tuck.
Yeah.
If you went in for that mommy makeover, own it. Well, you don't have to even sell it. Just be
Yeah.
like, yeah, I just had some work done. So
Yeah.
or maybe
Okay.
she had a
Even-
hysterectomy. I hear that the recovery from that takes a while. But again,
And even if she's
Well-
being held for like ransom or something, shouldn't she have to make a video to like be like
like
somebody,
a proof of
somebody
life.
just give them the money, just give
Like
them
a
the
proof
money,
of- like a proof of life video,
yeah,
right?
Yeah,
You know,
I mean,
like
or she
like,
could be a Shelley Miscavige and somewhere on
Right.
a boat scrubbing
Exactly.
floors.
But like
Yeah.
Princess Catherine, we would like to see a picture of you holding up today's paper with the Oscar winners on the front. Let
you know
us
what's
know
gonna
it's
happen?
taken today.
You know what's going to happen real quick? You know what's going to happen is that when she does finally show up, they're going to be looking at those pictures of her and videos so closely to make sure that she's got birthmarks that look like the birthmarks,
Yeah.
Or
Not
else
like
it's
a
a body
double or
double,
something.
a double.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
I will.
for
Well,
May-
maybe Adrian
I
will
will
when she
too.
comes in and does a royal update.
Right.
Right.
Oh yeah, we need that. Yeah.
Maybe Camilla did her in. She's probably jealous of
Mhm.
her. So
Oh,
Could be.
yeah.
Camilla
Oh, no.
Camilla looks mean. So I wouldn't.
Or that
She
woman
does.
Well-
that what's his face is having an affair with.
Well, but you know that was it her sister's husband that died? Was it
Pippa?
Pippa's
Is it Pippa?
husband that died of a traumatic head injury like last week or something?
What?
Oh wow.
Somebody
Accidentally.
close to them.
Absolutely.
It's like
Uh-oh.
Now I'm obsessed with what's going
I
on.
know,
I wasn't.
right?
You're talking
know,
about
I might have
it.
to-
I'm ready for the documentary. I'm just saying.
Right.
Yeah.
After Mother Cult, the Shannon Brown
Right.
story, then
Right.
we'll do What's Up with Kate.
Andy, what are you obsessed with?
Last week and until tomorrow, I'm obsessed with my mom and dad's cooking.
Oh. That's a
They're
good
doing
one.
you right.
Daddy cooks breakfast, mama
I love
cooks
it.
supper, and I sleep in between.
I love it.
I
Good
think
for
they
you.
should. I think they should move in with you, Andy.
Hey,
There you go.
Wouldn't bother me. Wouldn't bother me. What
Do you hear that, Suzanne and Bud? Did you hear? If you're listening, Andy just said you can move in with
No.
It's just sad.
him.
They have stuff in South Carolina they need to do.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. So, what's the best
Okay.
thing that they've cooked this week that you've had?
Ooh.
Probably tonight we had baked chicken and sweet potatoes
Oh,
and squash and green beans. It was so good.
oh.
Do you have any
Yeah.
bread, a roll of cornbread or anything to go with it?
We're not a big bread family.
I'm asking that for Shannon.
Oh my
No,
God.
y'all don't do cornbread with that? Because like that sounds like a meal that
It
Yeah.
does.
would
That you would
Yeah.
have
be
cornbread.
really good with.
We're
yeah.
we're not a big bread family unless it's like homemade soup.
Oh
And
yeah.
we'll
Okay.
have cornbread, or
Mm.
but for dessert we had a loaded baked potato. Shannon.
That's what I had.
I hate
That's
you
what I
all.
had It's delicious. And not one of those small ones. It was like the massive
huge one, yeah.
Those really big ones. Those are
Yeah.
so
Like-
good.
like
I
you
love
can-
a good baked
like you
potato.
It looks
You
well, it
can-
looks like they put two together.
Yeah, you can lay.
Yeah, they do it at McAllister's. I know it's like
You
two
can
baked
lay it
potatoes.
and roll
so-
around in it. Just
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, enough.
All right, Shannon, what are you obsessed with, hon?
Okay, I know
Besides
I'm a
baked
little.
potatoes.
Now that's all I can think about. I know I'm a little late to the party, I think, but I just started listening to the podcast Smartless, the one with Jason Bateman and Sean
Yeah.
Hayes
So good.
and Will
Yeah.
So
Arnett.
good.
Yeah.
And I've been wanting to watch it, but or listen to it and I hadn't, and I just started and I love it. They are so I want to be those podcasters when I grow up. They're so funny and they're
so funny.
so engaging, and they have great. Yeah, I listened to one where they had Amy Schumer on there, and it was
Oh, I
so
bet that was
funny.
good,
Like
yeah.
it was amazing. Yeah. So
How long is their podcast? Is it an hour a week?
little over an hour, I
maybe?
think. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm sure they aspire to be us.
Yes.
know.
Well,
You know.
they're spinning off a new one. I forget what it's called, but it's basically it's hosted by a woman, and you have like 4 guests. But it's a game, and it's like rabbit hole with working with Wikipedia. Like
Yeah.
she'll go to Wikipedia, ask a question, click one of the links, it takes you somewhere else.
Ah,
And so it brings it all the way around. Which they did a
I like that.
that sound. I'll have to get it and send it to you guys, but it
Yeah.
sounds really good. It just started this last 2 weeks ago, I think. So.
Cool.
Anyway, yes, that's what I'm obsessed with. That's my new walking podcast.
I
is
like it.
Smartless. Yes.
Nice.
All
I
right.
like it.
What are you over? What are we done with? What are we hating this week?
That's all I am.
Sally, you can go
It's
first.
like-
Yes, you go.
Go first. I don't have anything. I'll just go with one of my things that bugs me. The overuse of the word literally. I feel like people, first of all, use it incorrectly and they overuse
Literally.
it because I'm literally dead. I'm literally dead. Like, no, you're literally not. So
It literally bugs you. Right?
It literally bugs me that people use it incorrectly and overuse it. But yeah.
Yes.
And then TikTok is like, I'm literally obsessed. Like everything. All these influencers are literally obsessed. You know why they're literally obsessed? Because they got a link on there for you to click on so they can make some
Yeah.
money on whatever they're hawking.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
but yeah, the overuse and incorrect use of the word literally.
Okay.
What
All
about
right.
you, Eva?
Yeah. Well, this is probably kind of a personal thing, but we live close to a Kroger,
Mhm.
and you can hear a lot of noises. And I'm literally over the speaker coming up when the store opens that says, "Please utilize social distancing when shopping," like blasting from
They still
the
announce that?
Oh my gosh. I literally don't have to set an alarm anymore.
Literally.
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 I did that for you.
I love it.
But yes, it blasts. And I swear that it's pointed in our direction because we're facing that side.
It's so
And
funny.
every morning it's like, oh my goodness. Like,
Does it go
yes,
all day or just
It
once?
goes all day. Usually
But what
all
time
day.
does it start? What time do they
It
open? What
starts
time does it
probably
start?
around 5:36.
Mm.
But
Well, you need to
I
be
think
up
it starts.
then anyway, so
Yeah, I mean, I usually am
I'm
up.
joking.
That's usually my first alarm, and then I snooze it. But
Yeah.
but yeah, it goes all the time, and it's like I understand the pandemic is still going on. Don't get me wrong. I understand there's COVID is still around, but we know like we don't need to
We
be
know.
blasting it in the parking lot in the morning, and then the backing up of the trucks, the loading trucks.
Mhm.
You hear a constant beep, beep, beep,
Yeah.
beep, beep. It's just nonstop, and it's I don't see how Rick can work at home because it would literally
Does he work
just
at
be-
home?
He's full-time home, and
I
I
didn't
don't see
know
how he
that.
could yeah.
Okay.
So he goes into the office on Tuesdays, but when they do their firm thing, but
Okay.
yeah. So I don't see how he does that. I don't see how because it would annoy me
With all the
with all the distractions,
distractions.
yeah, everything. And he doesn't wear headphones or anything, so I would have to have my headphones on every day, all day.
Mm.
So, but anyways,
Way.
that's what I'm over.
Andy, what about you?
I'm over anyone driving a car that does not use a turn signal.
Oh,
Ugh.
that's everyone in Dallas except for
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I wish that I could be the turn signal police, so I
Mm.
can pull you over and write you a ticket for $3,000 for not using your turn signal.
3,000.
Yes, yes, or more. That just pisses me off to no end. We were driving, her mom was driving, and she would go, she would say something like, "Well, they didn't turn the signal." And I would say, "Those fuckers need to turn their signal." Under my breath, and I'd be like, "Damn it!"
Yeah,
It just
it is annoying.
It is.
that's what
yes.
I'm over.
Yeah.
Well, you
And
should
as much, or so say, and as much as they weave in and out of traffic to get
Yeah.
exactly
one car in front of
And
the
One
car,
car,
one
exactly.
car, it makes it so annoying
Yeah.
that.
And then
okay,
you
just
get up
moved
to the
one
next
car.
light.
Yeah.
Then you get up to the next light, and you're right beside them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right next to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the worst
okay.
thing I would blurt out would be jackass, but that's like, you jackass.
Well, mine is kind of similar to that, I guess. But mine, and Becca brought this up a little bit last week about people who are unaware.
Yes.
People that are unaware when they don't know how to use crossing signs or crosswalks. Where I live, it's very busy on the weekends. And you would
Oh,
think,
yeah.
people, and, you know, because we're near the Katy Trail, there's lots of people, there's restaurants down here, which is great. I
All
love
the
it.
strollers.
Oh my God. It's like the light is red or it's do not walk, and some idiots like, and I'm like, I'm just going to hit one of you. I'm just going to do it. You're in the crosswalk. So this guy yesterday, I was pulling out, coming up to Knox, and the light was green. He just steps out on his phone. I was like, hello, there's no. So I honked at him,
Oh.
and he flipped me off.
He
I
flipped
was
you
like,
off.
I
knew
was
it.
like, you're the one in the crosswalk, you asswipe. Get out of the way before I hit you. So yes,
Oh my God.
people are dumb. People are.
I
my
agree
car-
with that. People are dumb. Yeah.
People are
I mean,
Literally.
my-
Yeah.
My car is heavier than you, and it will hurt when I hit you. So you can still make it to Katy Trail unless I run you over. So
I'll run you over, and then I'll get in my car and come stomp on that middle finger.
So that's what I'm over.
I hate people.
Oh, anyway, yes. So what's first on our agenda tonight, producer?
Well, I think that would be Shiloh.
I think we're going to do sports ball
Yeah.
first with Coach
Yeah,
Daddy.
let's just
Okay.
Oh, come on, Coach Daddy. Where
Come
are
on.
you?
Oh, there he got the memo.
I
There
didn't
he
know we were
is.
supposed to dress up, but I was on early, or you guys were in late. And I just had this laying around my office, so I threw it
Nice.
Sweet.
You look very nice. Literally, you look very nice.
Literally.
on. Figuratively and literally, I look very nicely.
Mhm.
You can use
We're
them
all
both.
very sparkly. Yes.
All right.
All
So
right.
Almost wear
What's going on in the
almost
world
wear
of
the
sports?
same jacket as Eva. So not a, I do have that same jacket. So not a lot. For better or worse, we didn't play softball yesterday. I guess the fields are too wet, and it's probably going to rain this week too. So a nice little break for the baby E team, because even though they're younger than the Masters team, half the team is injured. So there's that.
Oh, wow.
We break.
So
Yeah.
How'd they all get hurt?
Fragile little twigs.
poor life
they're-
choices.
they're
not
clumsy.
Poor
stretching.
life choices.
Well, we played so early last week that the fields were still wet. And so anything, if you didn't plant yourself really good, you would just slide. You would just slip. And I slipped. I mean, personally, I slipped. So it was not good.
But did the crown
Okay.
stay on when you slipped, or were you?
Of course. And I pointed my toes.
And you pointed your toes, of course.
She did a
That's all that
flip.
matters.
But I didn't catch the ball. The most important part, I didn't catch the ball.
You got to do that. So that's really all that's going on, at least for us locally. Again, not a lot happening. On a good note, so Selection Sunday is the 17th, next Sunday. So that's when we find out who will be in the Division 1 and Division 2 men's and women's brackets.
Sweet.
I have already created our group for us to use, and I'll send that out. You can't make your selections
Yay.
anyway until everything comes out Sunday.
Until-
So
Yeah.
yeah, and the first games are for the men.
You went
You
you
muted.
went mute. You went mute like shallow.
Sorry, I don't know.
Okay.
I think if I hit the space bar, something happens. So sorry. The Selection Sunday, and then the men's games start on the 19th, and the women's start on the 20th.
Awesome.
So as of next Sunday, Sunday evening, afternoon, we'll have the brackets out for everyone to make their selections. And if any of our listeners, if the two people that listen to the podcast, if you guys would like to be a part of our
Yeah.
our group,
I think we have about 7 listeners now. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm going to say.
Well,
so.
The shade of it all.
counting the two that recognized us on Friday.
Right, right. I mean, Andy and I got recognized. I mean, it's a matter of time
Yeah.
before we can't go out. People are
Yeah.
going to be asking for photos with
Yeah.
us. It's going to be,
So
it's-
Shiloh, did you see the Carolina game on
I
yesterday?
heard about the fight.
With the
Oh,
fight.
oh my
It
gosh.
was,
Rick was talking.
it was
I didn't see it,
fantastic.
but I heard it was
It
awesome.
was
I didn't see
fantastic.
it live, but I watched the replays of it this morning. So it was the SEC Women's Championship between LSU and
Yeah.
Carolina. There were like
Yeah.
90 seconds left in the game.
Oof.
And
Yeah.
there was a whatever intentional foul. They got chirpy,
Mhm.
and I don't know the names of the players, but there's this really really tall girl who ends up
Oh,
running in and pushes over this tiny. I mean, no punches were thrown, but she body checked her pretty hard. Knocked her to
I
the
mean,
ground.
she is tall. I mean, she could hunt geese with a
Yeah.
rake.
She was at
But
least a
now
foot
all
over
these
the other
gals,
girl.
but now all these gals are going to be suspended for the first game of the tournament, right?
She's
That's what I read.
just
Just the first game, they're
just
going to be out.
Not all of them. So just
just-
the ones involved in the
Yeah,
altercation.
but that's what I mean. All the ones
Yeah.
involved.
So
right?
there was only like 3 people. That's it.
Oh,
so-
I thought it was a whole bunch.
When they were broadcasting the game, the comment. So typically, like when you leave the bench area, if any level of basketball, when you leave the bench for an altercation, you're ejected from the game. So for those last 90 seconds, they played with 5-on-5 with no people on the bench. Time's not a lot of time left, but the commentators actually said that all those players were going to be out for the next game, which is the first round of the tournament.
Right.
But that's not the case. It's just the ones who were
It's
involved
just
in
the
the
ones.
fight.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Which
And then
brings
I
up
did. Go ahead.
I was gonna say it brings up an interesting point, like because both teams will probably be a 1 or 2 seed. Like imagine
Mhm.
having to play an entire game with only 5 people, right? Like no subs, no nothing. And if you're that 16 seed, just run up and down the court until they get tired. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Who
Absolutely.
won that game? Carolina or LSU?
South Carolina did.
They have Skippy.
And
I
then,
think, are
Ray
they the
had
lady,
some.
the lady
And then
Gamecocks?
the-
Is that what they call them? The lady Gamecocks, or just the
and
Gamecocks?
then
Lady Cox.
I thought it
Lady
was, and then it was the coaches, you know, Kim Mulkey. I think she's trash. So her comments were.
She's a
I
good
don't know.
coach, but yeah, horrible human being.
Yeah,
I could
yeah.
just
I
hear her
just,
talk. Like she's not
I-
quite on like Sally Ann's level of Southern twang. It's like a little like white trash twang. Listening to her talk. And I saw part of her
So-
press too, and she was talking about like she was trying to blame the
she was trying to,
the
and then I
players
thought
and
Dawn
doing it,
Staley
yeah.
kind of took the classier approach to address it. So I like Dawn Staley. I think she's an amazing coach. So
Can we
and the
go
interesting
back to
part is, like,
something? Can we go
Yeah,
back
go
to,
ahead.
real quick? Can we go back to something Andy said that I want clarification on?
what's
What?
that?
She's so tall she could hunt geese with a rake. Is that what you said?
Is
Yeah.
that what he said? I didn't even hear
Yeah.
that. I've
What
never
does that
heard.
What does that
mean?
mean?
What does that mean?
I've never heard that.
She's
So
that
they could, she
high
could
up in the
just-
sky.
Yeah, she's tall.
But
so
I've
she
never
can
heard
put a
that
rake up and
little.
Don't geese
I believe
swim?
this is a South Carolina colloquialism.
What?
I've never heard that.
Geese
That's not
are
a
on top of
Mississippi
the
one
water.
for
They don't
sure.
swim.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
fly everywhere to go.
Yeah.
They
Interesting.
don't fly all the way down. Like they don't swim all the way down here. They're flying down. They
It just
fly.
means she's really tall.
Well, no, but I've never heard that, and I didn't catch it either because I think I was thinking ahead. So.
I just heard
I
Lady
just had
Cox
to
and I was out of it.
Right? That was it.
That's all I heard.
We hear what we want to hear.
Sorry, Shiloh, I interrupted you. Go ahead.
No. You're good. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, just interesting. I mean, interesting fight. And then the weird thing is like apparently there was a guy that jumped over the scorers table and got on the court, and like he was the brother of the LSU player. Like he jumped the
Trash.
table and then
Wow.
I think it was jumped over the table. Like the cops got in there and moved him out of the way. So like that was like the scary thing. Like once the fans get like there's a dude in there like
Yeah.
he's just throwing
Yeah.
punches in his sister, which is kind of I mean.
Yeah.
But you can tell, like he got in and he realized it was that really tall girl, and he kind of didn't do anything because she was like,
Oh, never mind.
okay,
She
yeah.
she towers over everybody.
Did
Yeah,
she have
like-
did she have a rake in her hand? Is that why you backed away?
Is that
She
what
had a
hunting
broom.
geese? Is
She
that,
had a broom,
that
yeah,
hunting
she had a
geese?
broom, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't bring a rake to a basketball game, Shannon.
Oh, sorry. And I saw the Iowa girls won their tournament too. Didn't they beat Nebraska in the finals? Didn't Caitlin? Didn't
I'm
they?
gonna
win?
say
Now that she's broken the records, I'm like, I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
like to pay attention. I like to see the-
Yeah.
But yeah, so everybody who wins their conference already has a secured spot in the tournament if they win the championship.
I'm excited about our bracket.
It'll be
That'll
fun.
be
And
fun.
then,
Oh yeah.
reach out to I don't know how to do the email, but Sally Ann will tell you at the end of the podcast if you'd like to participate in.
Are we
Absolutely.
doing,
Yeah.
are we, if we got a buy-in on it?
Whoever wins gets, I don't know, something. We can do a prize, unless it's one of us, and that doesn't really seem fair. But if
No, I
Well-
just meant, what if we all pay? Well, if other people do it, we can ask them to pay, but
I mean, it's
if we
free.
wanted to
Like,
do
it's free to
one,
do. Yeah,
you know,
it's free to do. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
if we had merch, we could offer merch.
If you win the tournament, you get a replica of the crown that Eva's wearing.
Oh yeah, not this one because
I mean, by replica, we'll buy a dainty little crown for you to wear. Yeah,
Tiny little crown.
a little crown.
a crown
Do
for the
that right,
men's and a
Joey.
tiara for the women's. How about
Yes,
that?
yes.
Joey's over here judging us, by the way.
Drink.
He's sitting over here judging
Drink.
us. Oh, yeah.
Greg,
She did that on purpose because she's thirsty.
She just wants a drink.
He is sitting here judging us, though.
And then I know our focus is going to be the Oscar, so just a couple of things, more things for sports. The NCAA Division II men's tournament starts on the 15th. My ASU Rams plug for Angelo State. They're in the tournament, and there was obviously no selections show on TV. There's no brackets you can do. I mean, there's not. It's Division II. But the interesting tidbit. So there's no like for the men's and women's for the Division One. Like everyone plays. Like you're playing at a location that's not your home. So you're playing like all four
Right.
teams, 8 teams are playing there. So with Division II, they're instead of having the 4 regions, there are 8 smaller regions. And so the number 1 seed for each of those smaller regions hosts all of the games for that region. So if you're a 1 seed, you can play 3 home games in your home court.
So is Angelo State a number 1 seed?
They're the 8 seeds. They're playing in Canyon at West Texas A&M for
Okay. But would you say Rams? Go Rams.
Go Rams, yeah. Go Rams.
Go Rams.
My school's in there too.
woo woo.
Yours
No.
is yours Division II?
Go.
No. Yeah, mine's Division 2.
No, you're-
no, they're Division.
I was gonna say
We're
they're not
Division
Division II
one.
basketball.
We're
No,
Division
you're-
1. We're Division 1. We're Division 1.
We're Division 1. What are y'all,
You
the
never-
Wildcats? Is it Wildcats?
Wildcats.
Meow. Oh.
That was Eva's nickname before the ice bath. Was Wildcat.
But they did this thing, like we would do this thing, like just Wildcat, get it. But now they did this cat scratch thing, and I'm like, no.
All the
No.
schools out here have hand signals.
In
It's-
Texas,
Yeah.
everything you have a hand
Yeah.
in everything.
Not to be confused with the
it's-
one that's like down. Not to be
But
confused with that.
everybody
but-
has a hand signel, so it's very
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah,
Like
Shannon,
even the
here
high
you go.
schools in Texas have like the Texas high schools have the hand signals. Yeah.
Do they? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
get
weird.
that. I don't get that.
Shannon would do the gig 'em instead of just gig 'em. He goes gig 'em. I'm like, Shannon, you're not sticking your thumb up someone's butt. It's just gig 'em.
That reminds me when you said not sticking your thumb up somebody's butt. What was it? Alan Cummings said.
Can't wait for this to go somewhere.
No, he was talking about Sean Connery and a
Oh,
political
yeah.
thing in Scotland, and I think he was a member of the National Party or whatever, and Labour is the other one. And I guess he asked Sean Connery if he was going to vote Labour or something like that, and he goes, "What did he say? As long as I have a hole in my butt, I'll never vote Labour," or something like that. I don't know. It's funny when he said it. So,
Yeah.
sorry, my delivery was off.
I
on
love
that,
the
so.
delivery. I hope that makes. I hope that gets in the cut in the cut. Like, don't cut that out, Andy.
Don't
Never.
cut that out at
Never.
all. So
If you need to change Sally Ann's intro, I would change that.
please don't.
Oh,
It's
oh,
horrible.
Now
I
all
realized
can
since
think
I
of-
was trying to tell it that I didn't really remember it, and it was going to fall flat anyway. So
now,
I have some time on my hands before our next
Uh-huh.
podcast. So
now I can see his Sean Connery's butt in my head. Thank you, Sally.
Yeah.
you're welcome.
Isn't he dead?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
He is as well, Shannon.
Yeah.
With Florence Nightingale, or
With
what was that?
Florence Henderson.
Henderson.
Should
So I
we
think
send
now he
some
can vote for the
muffins?
Labor Party. 'cause he doesn't have a
Yeah, we'll
vote.
send some muffins. Do what about the Labor Party, Charlotte? What?
But now he can vote for the Labor Party. That he doesn't have a hole in his butt. Yeah. And
All right.
that's it for sports. So I'll.
Okay.
Hey, thank you,
Okay.
Shannon.
All right.
Tyler.